I am Luís Figueira from the Figueria University of London, and I'm currently working in a project called Software Sustainability for Audio and Music Researchers. So this is, I think this is a good talk for this workshop because it has got all to do with some of the topics that have already been spoken. So we work focused on the special community, research community for audio and music. Why is this community special? Well, mostly because they all have different backgrounds. All the researchers there, not all, but mostly they have many different backgrounds, such as biology, dance, some are telecommunication scientists, some are informatics scientists, but mostly they have one thing in common, which is they like music, audio, and they are working for it. So coming from so many different backgrounds, many of them have no programming skills at all. Many of them have never seen programming. Many of them don't want to program. Many of them don't want to do software development. So this is a very heterogeneous community, and they work in different platforms, different operating systems, etc. What does this mean? This leads to many different issues. There are, as in normal research, there are many legacy software, many different versions of software, papers that are written on different sets of data, papers that are written in different software versions, and we have to, sometimes students move, PhD students move, they move to different universities, so papers are written based on a certain data set or a certain software version, and that research cannot be reproducible. So people do research, somebody else wants to build upon their research, the previous research, and it is very difficult to do that. So it's time that is lost, it's inefficient research, and we want to tackle this in this project. So what is the main idea of this project? The idea is to focus on the audio and music community. The idea is to enable high quality research. How? Supporting the development of software and data in this research community. So how are you doing this? We employed software developers with background in the research in this area, and our idea is to train the researchers and help the academics and the project managers to understand the importance of good software practices into research. We also intend to curate data and software. What have we done so far? We started in September doing an important survey in many universities and with many researchers to understand their needs, their fears, and their hopes, and what to do, essentially to understand the real world. We also had an autumn school. The survey is not finished yet. We are still gathering more and more answers. We also organized an autumn school with around 20 researchers from all over England, United Kingdom, and from different universities, also in the area of audio and music, where we try to teach them good practices in software development in a research environment. We set up a code repository, which has version control, issue tracking, etc., etc. But basically, the idea of this code repository is to be simple to set up public and private projects, and to raise the awareness of the importance of having good practices using these kinds of tools for project management. And the biggest idea behind this is to have a dedicated server for building up a community to raise the awareness around the problem of having good tools and good practices. So the project is quite young. It has started I think it was around June, and this project will run for 3.5 years, I think. So I've already stated some of the ideas we have some of the things that we are planning to do, and the main reason I'm here is because I want to gather more ideas, to know if you think we are going in the right direction, and to add more suggestions on what we are going to do in the future. Okay.
Thank you.